Welcome back, everybody, to another update on MySim Racing. It has been over a month now since I posted anything about this project. Don't worry, I have been working on this project quite a bit. So, last update, we were messing around with the AI cars and the player car. I will explain that stuff later because there are some important changes coming to that. But in the meantime, we needed to have a mod loader and a track loader assigned in this game, so I figured what better time than to start working on the UI screens. So we do have some of the stuff wired up. Not everything is complete. I am running into one issue currently, and you see the little loading bar here. I'm going to change some of the colors around. Like, I don't know if I like this color when you highlight it. I do kind of like that teal color, I guess. So this game is going to kind of be like a futuristic racing vibe. The cars here, this is the main series. You've got your the Ironclad, the Velocity. Oh my gosh, I can't think. Anyway, the other two cars here. These two are confirmed right here. These have not been in a video yet. I don't think this one has either. But anyway, these are the four distinct cars in the main series. There are going to be multiple series. So anyway, when you hit start, probably my personal favorite screen, you are welcomed with this screen. This kind of gives me some Burnout 3 takedown vibes for some reason. So, I'm going to change a few things, and this is still kind of rough, but you can select different options here. You also can use the up and down keyboard to also select certain things. Down here, I'm going to probably have something. I don't know what yet. I had an idea, and I kind of just was like, I don't know if I want to do it. So, we don't have single race or career mode or multiplayer wired up yet. Career mode and multiplayer and settings are all going to come last. We do have a replay booth right here, so you will be able to watch replays of your races. You'll be able to save your races, and this is going to be also probably one of the last things that is included in the game. However, we do have these two, the player info, the AI manager, and our test session, which we're going to jump into right now. Test session just loads up the screen, still trying to stay with the tech, kind of dark, I guess, cyber tech vibe. This is just a placeholder image from NASCAR Racing 2003. I just wanted to see what it would look like. Right now, we only have one track, that is Slammer Speedway. When you click the down arrow, I want to make this bigger, and I also am going to get this lined up with the track here, just so it's a little more uniform. But you can select your track. When we have different mods loaded or different series, you can select different series. The damage, there's none, moderate, and then realistic. The session time, you can go all the way down to 5 minutes, all the way up to 60 minutes. And then the pit stop frequency, you can change it between 1, 2, and 3. So this is just personal preference. Now, when you hit race, it just loads you right into the game, right into the track. And I actually don't have a way to exit out of here, so I did not realize that. There's a lot we still need to create. But yeah, I mean, it loads you right into the track, so that's all there is for that for now. We're going to load back in here so I can show you the other UI screens. We are, I did forget to mention, we are going to add more stuff, like different sessions that you can skip through. Even in test session, it'll just be one session, but it'll be set up to where you can kind of like view the replay of your car after how many laps. They'll show your laps, and there'll be some things on the main screen. It won't just throw you into a race. So we're going to go now into player info. This is one of the screens that was one of the hardest, but not the hardest to create. So right now we have our car loaded up here. Some of the stuff is a little messed up still. The wheels are white, and then the windows are still gray. I'm still trying to figure this stuff out in Blender, so bear with me. Also, the window net's not being shown right there, but the car displays otherwise pretty nicely. Right here, you can enter your name. Just gonna put that. You can change the mod or the series whenever we have more series. And then the paint scheme. So we have different paint schemes here that are actually loaded. Jack Sprague, Michael Waltrip. All these paint schemes are from 2003. Now I don't know, for some reason I need to get the left arrow working because it's like, I think it's merged with our drop down. So that's an issue that I'm working on. This up here is the total player stats for everything. I'm probably going to do like the single race, multiplayer race, and probably career mode all into one. This is for every single series. But then I also have it separated over here into the mod series. So like your Cup Car series will have all your mods here, or I mean all your stats here on the mod stats. And then your overall will have every single mod combined up here. I thought that was just a neat little feature. So yeah, we can hit save, and it saves the player info. Let's go ahead, actually, I want to make sure, I don't know if it works yet, so we're just going to click Jeff Gordon's, hit save, we're going to go back to the main screen. If we go back into player info, it loads up our car that we had just previously selected. So this is where you'll select all of your cars in the game, and it'll save every car that you pick. Now the next one, which is still a work in progress, but probably my favorite screen, we have the AI Manager. This is where you create different cars, you create rosters, there's car ratings, all sorts of stuff. Now this is still, like I said, a work in progress. So this save button is probably going to go elsewhere. I don't know where yet. It might go down here. We have up and down arrows that do work, and it changes the cars. Unfortunately, the tires right now are a little off-center, so I need to fix that. But right now, let's just go ahead. We'll select Jack Sprague. You can change his name. Let's just put, like, I don't know. Let's put Perry. If you put Perry, and then you hit save, it'll change the name instantly. We're going to go ahead, and we're just going to change that back to Jack. Whoops. But yeah, so save driver, Jack Sprague. The roster is the part right now that I'm working on, I'm having issues with. It doesn't display multiple rosters. You can create multiple rosters and delete them as well. So we can delete test. Again, these some of these screens are still a work in progress. Now there's no roster loaded, so we'll go ahead and create one. We'll just call it Cup. Right here. So total drivers in the game right now are 6. Active drivers are 0. We'll go ahead and we'll select those 3 as the active. The other cool thing you can do, you can hit new, and it loads up a blank car right here, and then you hit import, and again, I have to change some of this stuff, the save and the cancel buttons. We're going to go ahead, let's bring in Bobby Labonte. So you just click on the scheme that you want to load, loads up the paint scheme here, but notice you can't hit save yet, and it's not over in this list. So by default, you need a first, last name, and then a car number. So we'll go ahead and just add it here just so I can show you guys. So Bobby Labonte, and then we will pick number 18. You hit save, and he is automatically on the list. So now we have 7 of our drivers. The way that this works, you need to have a PNG image. Basically, like from NASCAR 2003, whenever you would paint a car in Photoshop or GIMP or anything, you basically would just save that file, just the PNG image, put it in your mod folder, wherever, whatever mod that you're trying to import a paint scheme in. You would then import it into the game, and when you save it, it creates a JSON file. I don't know if it actually show us here in the console. It should. So save driver, boom. Yeah, so it does all sorts of different things. But anyway, that's basically what it is. We're going to hit save. Hit save down here. Save here, it just saves this here. Overall save, this button, I think, saves your total work. I forget, there might be a, I think either this one or this one might be a useless save button. I'm not sure yet. I have to look and see. But if we go back, and then we go back into AI Manager, the 18 car is still there. I'm also having an issue where, like, certain cars that won't let me select them. So there's a few issues here and there that we're working on. But overall, guys, that is what we are, that's what we're dealing with right now. We're going to work on it some more and just try to refine some things. Now, before we end, I do want to explain a few things. First, with the AI cars, last video I showed you how the AI were kind of just driving around and they were just acting senseless. They weren't really driving great. I found out that the spline line that they have in Unity actually is not the correct way to go about creating an AI path with our current physics engine that we have. I was talking to a friend that is developing his own game, and I also did some research with Gemini, which I will get to that in a second, so please stay tuned for that afterwards. But we're basically going to ditch the spline line in Unity, and we're going to create our own CSV file that basically tracks where the car drives when you make the line. So it's almost going to be like the built-in RefLap program in NASCAR 2003, but it's going to be slightly different. Actually, it's probably going to be very different. But after that, we should have AI cars that are actually racing a lot better than what they were. So just stay tuned. I'm hoping maybe within the next month I can have another great update for you guys. Hopefully we can have all of these screens here wired up and actually working. Of course, we're not going to have the multiplayer or career yet. Career is going to be a very in-depth one, so that's going to be the last thing on my list. Settings we don't really need yet, but we will get to that. Now, regarding the Gemini thing I said, so on one of my first videos, somebody had seen on my inspector over here, there was a thing that said like Gemini's recommendation or something like that, and basically they started calling my game AI slop and all of this stuff, which understandable. A lot of people hate AI. I will say that Gemini has never coded a single part of this game. Basically, what I do, if I can't figure something out, I will send a deep research question over to Gemini, and it goes through hundreds of websites and finds the information that I'm asking. Then I read through it, and I'm able to make my changes from there. Every once in a while, it will offer something that it recommends changing, and I'll try it. But I'm not having AI code anything in this game, so I just wanted to put that out there. I do use AI for certain things, but that's not one of them. When I first started, I was using AI to help me code some of the physics, just to get them kind of, I guess, like a baseline down. But everything now has just been me modifying everything and working on the game. So, in my opinion, there's no harm, no foul there. A lot of games, a lot of companies are using AI now in their games. Even NASCAR 25, when that was released, they used AI in certain parts of their game as well. So AI is just, it's here. And there's nothing really wrong with using it as long as you're not allowing it to, I guess, create the game for you. And then, So yeah, we're not doing that, but we are using AI to help assist and help this, help the progress of this game forward. So I just wanted to put that out there because I wasn't trying to hide anything in that video, but somebody clearly saw the Gemini thing and they were pretty upset, so I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and address that. Anyway, I don't know when the next video will be posted. It could be another month from now, but I thought this was some pretty cool updates, and I thought it was some pretty cool progress that we made. So once we finish up the final touches in some of those UI screens, we can start adding other things. I can't really do anything with AI physics right now because our test session only loads the player card, does not load any AI cars. So I quite literally, I have to get through all of the scenes. Where are they at? I have to get through, whoops, not that one. Oh, there you are. I have to get through the player manager or the AI manager screen. Like I said, I want to, I need to go back and figure out if I have a double save button. I might. There are a few things we need to do. I also actually didn't show you guys the one issue I'm having. So let me show you here. We'll load back in real quick before we finish this video. I like the little bar too. It like kind of flashes when it's done. I think that's a neat little feature. So in AI Manager, when we have rosters, it looks like that, and I've got to figure out, I messed something up here, and I did the same exact thing for the driver list, as well as the import list, so I don't know what I did, but I mean, like, look, when you go to import, I still have to mess with this a little bit and change it. This is a scrolling list, by the way, as well. There's not enough on here to scroll, but it does work. We're just going to hit cancel or hit back. But yeah, I mean, that's what that's where we're at right now with this video. I just wanted to show you guys what was going on. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and leave them below, and I will definitely answer every question that I get. Thank you all. I will see you in the next video.